This man graduated from Seoul National University's law school with top honors. Even luckier, he landed a job at the biggest department store chain Queen Group. High intelligence paired with striking looks quickly earned James the nickname supermarket prince in the industry. Emma, on the other hand, was the third-generation heiress of Queen department store, born into wealth. She was proud and fiercely independent. It could be said that, aside from bending down occasionally, she had never lowered her head to anyone. Emma followed her grandfather's instructions and secretly joined her family's company as an intern. But having lived a privileged life, she didn't know how to operate ordinary office equipment. When Emma kicked the printer in frustration, James noticed. Out of kindness, he helped her fix the problem. Unexpectedly, the same scenario kept happening day after day. Every time, James offered a helping hand. But Emma saw it all as James just looking for an excuse to flirt with her. In truth, after a few encounters, Emma had already been impressed by this warm and handsome young man, and James had developed feelings for the beautiful Emma. He just hadn't realized it yet. One day, James called Emma into the company stairwell. He warned her that if she didn't start taking her work seriously, she might be fired. Since her colleagues were already gossiping about this incompetent intern, Emma, however, appeared completely indifferent. Flustered, James blurted out what was really on his mind. Emma found his concern amusing and asked why he cared so much about her. Maybe James was unsure of his own feelings, or maybe he was just embarrassed. Either way, he was too awkward to answer. Soon, it was time to leave work. Unfortunately, a light rain had started. Emma had to call home for the driver to pick her up. James, also heading home, mistakenly thought she was waiting for the rain to stop. He offered her his umbrella and scolded her for being so careless that she made him worry. Emma, confused, didn't quite appreciate the scolding. James let out a deep sigh, as if he had just made a momentous decision. Proudly, he introduced himself. He explained that he had graduated from Seoul National University's law school with top honors, though he came from a rural village. His father was the village chief, and their family owned 35 cows, making him both a wealthy second generation and part of a well-known family. Emma didn't understand why James was telling her all this, but what he said next caught her completely off guard. James confessed to her. He told her that even if she were fired from the company, he would earn money to support her. Emma was stunned by the sudden confession. James quickly reassured her that she didn't need to answer immediately, and pressed his umbrella into her hands. Emma started to protest that her driver would pick her up. But James, wanting to protect her, cut her off. Without knowing Emma's true identity, James dashed into the rain alone, as if he had just completed a heroic rescue. Emma looked at the umbrella in her hands and couldn't help but smile. On the way home, she replayed the events over and over in her mind. Though she was a wealthy heiress, this was the first time a poor boy had confessed to her, and the words "I'll earn money to support you" touched her heart deeply. Looking out the car window, Emma happened to see James running through the rain, waiting for the bus that would take him home. Perhaps at first, Emma had just found James amusing, a young man who, not knowing her identity, dared to confess. But now, his figure was etched deeply into her heart. So, how will this romance, bridged by such a huge gap in social status, unfold?